How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I have a very special and new video for you guys, and this is another Skyrim tips and tricks guide video, and this one is for one of my subscribers who wanted me to do a tutorial on or a guide on the cities of Skyrim, like all the major cities and non-major cities of Skyrim. And after I do this video, I'll also do a tutorial on the towns. So pretty much without further ado, I'm just going to be talking about the towns of Skyrim, the cities of Skyrim I should say, and like what you can do in them, what their disadvantages and advantages are, and some of the most important people and the Jarls of these towns. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I do daily Skyrim videos, and your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, so the first city is Windhelm. Now, some fun fact about Windhelm: it is the oldest city in Skyrim. So, Whiterun is home to many fun side quests that are pretty large. The one side quest being the Brotherhood of Steel side quest. So once you go into here and you take the left, this is where you get the basic shopkeepers. Right here you get to stand, and this girl will sell you weapons, armor, potions, food, books, and misc items that can be useful later on in your travels through the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And she also sells you some pretty decent arrows for any archery build characters.
Thank you for your
Then you have
custom.
some food.
Yes.
You want to restore your
Everything I
health,
got
you
on
buy
display,
some
really.
of her food, and also some wine. You guys can get drunk on the weekends, if you know what I mean. After a big hunt of slaying dragons, you just sit down, enjoy some wine, some misc items like ale
Good day to
and
you.
mead. And we also have meat for any of those meat eaters out there who want to get some awesome arrows for hunting. This is basically a hunting supply area. He also sells you some potions, armor, weapons, and meat, as you see on his table. The most useful shopkeeper here is the blacksmith. This is the castle blacksmith. He'll sell you some decent stuff. Anything that you guys need while in combat, you can get from this blacksmith right here. He is one of the coolest and friendliest blacksmiths in Skyrim. And he has a lot of good stuff. The only thing I complain is he has only one locksmith each time you go see him. For every 24-hour waitage, he will only have one lock pick, which I am big on the lock picks. Traveling down this way, we will have the graveyard, or the cemetery. Alright, here for the first time, this will happen to you.
Another girl killed. This is Sus. Served me a drink just a few nights. Susanna's the third. It's always this. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. If you want to help, I'm going to examine the body before they're hatched.
So basically, this is also another side quest, which is about the butcher. And all the butcher does is kill innocent women, as you guys can see. And this will be about 3 murders, and they'll start a side quest, as you just saw, called Blood on the Ice, and that will give you a advantage for another nice side quest. After you go to the Jarl and buy your first house, this is where your house will be located. It's called Hygerium. And it is a very nice house, and you will have to, for the side quest Blood on the Ice, you'll have to get access to Hygerium, so you can basically check out the interior of your home, you know, before you normally would, because there's a quest that you have to do, and usually it'll be locked. So the clans, these are Clan Shadow Shield, and well, yeah, this Clan Shadow Shield, which is the big clan for this city. Usually each major city has 2 clans, but this major city actually has 1 clan, Clan Shadow Shield.
Oh, what happened?
Coming up this way is the main inn. Candlelit Hall, and the fire, and fun fact is that fire in this place has been lit for 500 years and has never died out yet.
Be on the lookout.
The little castle icon you see on your compass up top of the screen is the Palace of the Kings. The Palace of the Kings is actually the palace where Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak lives, and if you guys want to side with the Stormcloaks, you should go to this Jarl and talk to him. I will do a guide later on in my YouTube career on which team you should side up with and why. But Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak,
The Empire
guys can see here,
from us, but
he is the head Jarl of the Stormcloaks.
Fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
I believe Garmar gave you something to do. I'm diverting Gar and Hadrin.
This is the steward. So if you are ready to buy a house, this is who you talk to, and the house is 12,000 gold. So come prepared for that one.
It's dangerous out there.
In here is most commonly where you'll find Galmar Stonefist. He is the secondary in command for the Stormcloaks after Ulfric Stormcloak and his steward.
Until you come back from Serpentstone Isle.
And he's an ass. So then we have this one. He's just another Stormcloak leader, but he's a really low in command leader. He doesn't do much. Right across the hall from there and down here is the cook. This is where you'll find meat that you will have to steal, but there's usually nobody down here except if you see a old man who's the cook, and he's always in a good mood. But anyway, there's hardly anybody down there. If you want to get some free food to restore health in combat, that's where you need to go. Those are barbarians. If you go in there, that's where if you're in prison, you have to just come back in here, and you can get your stolen goods back from the guards in the evidence chest, which I'll show you guys where that is right now. Those two chests is the personal belongings chest and the evidence chest. If you have to steal from those your stuff, that all your stolen goods after you get prison or pay your fine, they'll take all your stolen goods. Will you freaking move, woman? They'll take all your stolen goods, and you will have to come back to those chests in order to get them back. And I'll show you where those chests are in each of the cities. But then after you exit this place, you should take a left-hand turn and go to the... Oh, before we do that though, this is one of the beggars, but she actually will train you to be better at pickpocketing. She's very good at that because she's a beggar and she pickpockets a lot of the people. Starting in the Dark Brotherhood questline, you just come to this house right here. It is called Arentino Residence, and it will be locked, and it's the Novus lock. Once you unlock that, you'll hear a kid that's praying basically in a circle of bones and blood, and he is calling, like, summoning demons, but he's actually summoning the Dark Brotherhood assassins. This is basically another exit to get back to Skyrim. This is a homeless girl.
Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
All she does is sell flowers
but I hope you like
because she's homeless and she just wants money. So I'll do that for her.
Thanks for talking to me.
I think you're able to adopt her. I'm not positive on that one. Don't quote me on that, but I think you are able to adopt her. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty much everything in Windhelm. It's a nice city, and it's the oldest city in Skyrim. The Palace of the Kings was built by Ysgramor himself, and Ysgramor is one of the gods, not divines, but he's one of the gods of the companions, which they are located in Whiterun, and I will do a tutorial on that one next. So thanks for watching Windhelm. Sweet. So the next city on this place. It's not a major city, but it's one of the smaller cities, and it's known as Winterhold. Found in the northern part of the map, around the Sea of Ghosts. So once you get in here, you will first find this abandoned or destructive building. But once you first enter the actual city part, to the left is the Jarl's Longhouse, where you'll find the Jarl Courier, his steward, and pretty much the higher people of this city.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. But this is Jarl Courier. He's a very weak Jarl. I really don't like him actually. But leave me alone. He's a pretty cool Jarl though, in a way. I mean, he can be very fucking annoying, like as you can see with this. He just won't die. But yeah, pretty much everyone in Winterhold are pretty much big doofbags. I hate everybody in this city. That's why I very seldom go to the city, and that's why I pretty much kill everybody in this city. But this place is where you'll find is the inn. That's where you will find people that will sell you stuff or sell you rooms if you don't have a house yet. That's just a house, so don't go in there. You'll consider be breaking in, and or it might be a little salesman in there too. And this is a home, so you don't really want to go into people's houses. That would cause a bounty, and you really don't want bounties, I don't think. So if you don't want to get in trouble, don't go into either of those places, because that will cause you to get in trouble. Let me just get away from you guys so I can fast over to the next city. But that was pretty much Winterhold. It is one of my least favorite cities. The city that I hate the most, actually. So just avoid that city if you can. The next town on this list is known as Dawnstar. Dawnstar is another non-major city in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's actually like a big town. So Dawnstar is a fun little town that most people will be talking about something about nightmares, and that like they can't sleep. It's basically everybody in this town is cursed, and they have bad nightmares and they just can't sleep. And this has something to do with a new museum that actually moved in here, and so this is the inn. You can get a room, sleep, buy drinks, food, etc., stuff like that. So that was the inn. That's the barracks where you will find that the guards sleep, or the guards and guard captains sleep. This place with the flags up and the guard guarding it while doing his job is the Jarl's. It's called the White Hall. It is the Jarl's Longhouse. This is where your scumbag of a Jarl will be sleeping, and he's basically a real stuck-up idiot. He just doesn't want to talk to you unless you're able to solve the nightmare problem.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
So he's a real jerk. But that's the Jarl's Longhouse, where you can buy property if you solve the nightmare problem, which I will do a video on that later on how to solve the nightmare problem in here. And I think it's been fixed with the updates, but there used to be a hidden chest sitting around in this area. They used to be able to like just grab a bunch of random loot from. It's not here anymore, but it might be on yours, I'm not sure. But there used to be a hidden chest just stuck away there underneath a tree. This is their mine, where they mine iron ingots, iron ores, stuff like that. That's a house, don't go in there. That's no fenced-in property, don't know why that's really there. This is another house, but that's a noble's house, so if you really go in there, it'll be more consequences than normal. During the day, this is where you'll find the blacksmith selling armor, weapons, and stuff. You can also create your own weapons and items from there. Oh, here's the Dawnstar Museum. where the guy is actually cursing everybody in Dawnstar.
Ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the
And
past.
here comes my first
Dead oaths
visitor.
on dead
The
lips.
Museum of the Mythic
Let
Dawn
it
is
stay
open,
there.
friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Let's talk inside.
And this will actually, the Pieces of the Past quest will get you Maroon Dagon's dagger, and he is actually a Daedric prince. So if you get his dagger, it's a really beast mode looking dagger, and I'll show you at the end of this video. But what this dagger does, it actually gives you a small chance to instantly kill somebody. Like a very small chance. If you swing at somebody, it has a small chance to instantly kill that person. Why am I coming way over here? And I'm actually going to show you. This is called the Dawnstar Sanctuary. And once you complete the Dark Brotherhood questline to where you get to this new sanctuary, you have to either kill Caesar or let him live. This is where the sanctuary will be, and there's a little password you have to do to get in there. But you can find that after you read Caesar's journal, the final volume of it, which you'll find that in the Dark Brotherhood questline. I will do a video of the entire Dark Brotherhood questline. If you guys do want me to do, comment, let me know, and I'll do that, because Dark Brotherhood questline is my personal favorite questline in the entire game. Most fun, gets you some good murders, and crime rating up, which I really like doing. So if you guys do want to do that, leave me know in the comment section. Just comment Dark Brotherhood questline, and I will do that for you guys. But yeah, getting into the next city. The next city on this list is called Morthal. Morthal is located right here on the map, next to Solitude, Dawnstar. So Morthal is a very small city that I hardly go to anymore. If you take your first right, you'll find the guardhouse, which is basically the barracks for them, and where you'll find their prison is down in there too. In here you'll find Alva's house. Now beware, if you go in Alva's house, there's a man in there that will kill you. You'll say something like, "I will never allow you to get to Alva," and that's because Alva is a vampire, and this has a whole quest line thing built for killing vampires and killing Alva, taking her diary, finding a little girl stuck in a cabin, stuff like that. Oh, you kidding me? Right in here is where you'll find the Jarl's Longhouse. It's called the High Moon Hall. That's where the Jarl is and his stewards. If you ever see these signs, this means there's a shop in here. So in here it is called, I don't know that word, so it's somebody's hut, and he'll actually sell you some stuff. I'm not really sure what he sells you, because I really never go to this town. So he's an alchemist. He'll sell you alchemy stuff. That's like, as you can see from the shelves, it always has alchemy equipment. So he will sell you alchemy stuff. Up here, I think, is the inn, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that's where you can get a house and stuff like that. Oh my god, you're annoying. And in here is another house. But that's pretty much it for Morthal, a small town. Not really too much to do in that town, so I don't really come here. I just wanted to discover it just for when I want to do the vampire quest line. But that's pretty much it for Morthal. Okay, so the next city in this list is Solitude, and this is the capital of Skyrim, which makes it the biggest city. When you first enter this city and you take a right, there will be an execution here where a guy named Rogvir is going to be getting his head cut off. So don't interfere with that. It's a gigantic crime. When you first take your first right in this store is called Radiant Raymond. These are two high elves that are real scumbags and will make fun of your apparel until you buy some of theirs and ask the Jarl what she thinks about them. So just ignore them, they're idiots. This is the Winking Skeever, which is the inn for drinks, food, and a bed to sleep. This place is known as Bits and Pieces. It's a general goods store, and you can buy anything there, from misc items to weapons. This place is for alchemy. You can buy health potions. Here is your merchant's center where you will find a girl that sells spiced wine, which is like the best wine in Skyrim. It's homemade wine, and I always buy some of them in here.
Good luck out
Then you'll
there.
find some girl that will
Tough
sell
life
you
wandering
basically fruits, vegetables, no meat, so she's no fun, and a guy that sells you fish. Going up this way is one of the coolest places here. Up here you will find this shop right here is known as Fletcher. He is a archer who will sell you bows and arrows for your archery, and maybe even some archer potions. This is your blacksmith. I mean, obviously, because he's blacksmith robe and blacksmith forge, so he's your blacksmith. And that's his solitude blacksmith. That's his little home hut thingamabob that he'll be in. This is basically the head training ground here, where you'll find a bunch of guards, and this is also a way to get unlimited arrows. If you just take all the arrows that he shoots and just back up, he'll keep shooting them, and you can just keep taking them. And that's a good way to get unlimited arrows in Skyrim. So let's say you killed a guy. You told him, I'll pay off my bounty. He took your stolen items, and you don't know where to go. Go into the castle door. This is where you'll find, also this is where you'll find the Imperial,
Citizen.
the leader for the Imperials, which is General Tullius.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. Go on, get up.
And anyway, but if you, back to when you got stolen items, you just go down there,
He doesn't have the map.
go down the stairs, and you can't miss it. Your chest will be there. It's pretty easy to find that one, actually. It's the most easiest one to
I have a lot of
find.
respect for the restoration school.
Um,
Skyrim could use more healers.
So this is the Emperor's Castle. You go there in the Dark Brotherhood quest sign to kill the Emperor, assassinate the Emperor, which is awesome, actually, like very awesome. Pretty much all these places are just houses, but the player house that you can buy after becoming the steward is this house. It's a very big house too to buy, so I do recommend getting this house. This is the Bard's College, where you can learn about singing and playing instruments if you ever wanted to. Has a pretty interesting side quests too for that place. Up here you can find these walls. This is home of the Blue Palace, where the High Queen of Skyrim, Jarl Eslif the Fair, lives, and her king Torrig was the High King of Skyrim. Her husband Torrig was High King of Skyrim, and he was killed by Ulfric Stormcloak, and that is why in the beginning of the game you and Ulfric are in the same carriage together, about ready to get your heads chopped off. But once you right up here, you'll find the court, which will be the steward, the
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
court wizard. You'll find some guards. You'll find the protector, and sometimes the queen will be sitting in her throne. But that's pretty much it for Solitude. Going on to the next city. Hey guys, the next city on this list is Markarth. Markarth is one of my favorite cities in the game. It is a old city. It's known as the City of Stone. Even the beds in the city are made out of stone. So when you first enter, this is the merchant place. You'll find in here is a trading company where it's basically general goods. So general goods stores have everything. This is a general goods store. It has everything. So then there is the inn, which is called the Silverblood Inn, and the Silverblood family owns this city. So, and then once you can go up here, and this guy will ask you about an abandoned house.
Anyone enter or leave? Thank you for your time.
This will start you a quest to get the Molag Bal's mace, which is the best mace in the game. Treasury house, which is restricted for everybody. No one is able to get in. Up in that palace is where you will find the Jarl.
I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
Coming about this way and down in there is the blacksmith. This is where you find the blacksmith doing her work. Way up here is the guards tower. You find all the guards over there.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin.
Down there in that mine, straight ahead, is the prison. It's called the Sidna Mine, and there is a cool quest on how to escape it with a bunch of natives. This is the waterfall. As you guys can see, I just fell down it. Try not to do that. In there, the Warrens is where you'll find all the beggars and poor homeless people of this city. And last but not least, right up here, you'll find a place called the Hag's Cure, which is the alchemist station for where you can get potions to heal yourself and ingredients to make your own potions. So that's pretty much it for this city. The next city is another very small city known as Falkreath, or Falkreath, I mean. This city is located right here. Right there is the Dark Brother Sanctuary for the Dark Brother questline. So when you first come in here, this is the Pines Goods. It's a general goods store. This place is, I think it's something with blood. Nope, it's Dead Man's Drink. Close enough. This is your inn with some sexy great ladies wearing some very sexy outfits. In here is Lod's house, and Lod is right here. He is the blacksmith, one of the funniest and most awesome blacksmiths. Right in here is where you'll get potions and ingredients. This is the barracks, where in there you'll find your stuff after you get stolen goods and be in there. And that's where all the guards sleep, so if you want to go on a big killing rampage, go in there. The Jarl's Longhouse, that's where obviously the Jarl is of the city. This was the former Jarl's house, and this is his maid. That's pretty much it for this town. I mean, this city. It's a very small, major city of Skyrim. This is a nice farm, and over here is that farmer's house, which is also home with the cemetery around it.
The god Arche.
A sad time. Our daughter, our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter. Sinding came true. He's stewing in the... What could drive a man to do something like this?
So I'll also start you a little side quest.
Strangers.
And if you guys got diseases, go here. It'll cure all your diseases. And your vampirism. If you turn into a vampire, you don't want to. But that's pretty much it for Falkreath. Next city, my favorite. Alright, last but definitely not least, Whiterun, my overall favorite city in Skyrim. I know every place here. So, first walk in, take a left. This is the barracks. Over here is the blacksmith. And this place is also a blacksmith store. Right up here is Drunken Huntsman for any archer people out there. Up here is just a nice little place if you're doing a riot on the town and want to kill everybody. Just stand up here and you can shoot, or you can sit and read a book. Heading on up these stairs and taking a right is a nice little path to kill anybody. This is some houses that you may want to enter. These are all houses actually. Right here is the Hall of the Dead. If you have a dead guards or nobles from the city, they will be buried in there. And if you walk down there, beware because you get attacked by skeletons. The two clans that are in this city are Greymane and Battleborn. I am a Greymane because I support the Stormcloaks. Right here's the Temple of Kin-Earth. Go in there if you want to get some healing on you. Here's the temple, the statue of Talos. And you can get his blessing too, and Talos was the Dragonborn as well, but his religion or his divinership was banned. And here's the Jorvaskr, home of the companions, which I'll go in there because the companions are awesome, and it's a way to get infinite gold. Which I will do a tutorial of how to get infinite gold using this method.
Need something?
What are you doing that for?
Down there is just a living quarter. That's where you can get all the gold. But this is just a nice little place for the people of the companions to live. Heading on up those stairways is it's called Dragon's Reach. That is where the Jarl is. I'm not gonna go over there. Down here is the merchant's circle. This is where you find the merchants. Right over here, there is a nice little girl, or a nice female, who will sell you cheese and vegetables and fruits. Over here is a wood elf who I just killed, but he will give you sell you fresh meat. Right here is a girl who will sell you jewelry. Right up here is called the Bantered Mare. That is the inn to get drinks and a bed to sleep in. Right here is Arcadia's Cauldron. That is the alchemy place for potions and ingredients. And this Bellathor's General Goods Store. That is, well, Bellathor's General Goods Store. That is pretty much it for Whiterun. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, hit the like button and subscribe for more. But before we go, I still have to show you Maroon's dagger. I promised you I was going to show you it. So it's in here on my stuff somewhere. I have 2 of them because I have mods. Let me find it. I will do a video of how to get this dagger later on. It's a very good dagger. Like I said, it has a chance to instantly kill somebody. The estimates are more like bow. I will do a tutorial of how to get that video probably today, actually. Dawnbreaker. I can do a tutorial of how to get that weapon as well. Blade of Sacrifice. That actually is a very easy blade to get, so I will do a tutorial on that as well. What the where is his dagger? So that's Spellbreaker. That's a really nice shield. Where is Maroon's dagger? Turns out I don't have it, but just check out my channel for whenever you see a tutorial of how to get that dagger. Just click on it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, and guys, if you could also subscribe, your support is greatly appreciated on the channel. And peace out, guys.